And with that, we say thank you for joining us for your post-holiday edition of Up to Speed on this Monday. We hope you and your loved ones shared a meaningful Thanksgiving weekend, no matter where you were, despite all the challenges right now. You just saw in our latest Verizon versus Verizon spot, we are reaffirming our commitment to deliver a superior network. Our own high standards continues to drive everything we do. They are part of our past and a critical part of our future network leadership as we transition into 5G everywhere. And of course, in order to do that, so many of our V-teamers are staying laser focused on serving our customers. So we are dedicating this episode to the V-teamers who have put in some tremendous work over the last several days to ensure families around the world stay connected and the celebration continues into the holiday season. So happy holidays to all. And yeah, folks, hopefully in the chat here, drop in a line about what you did and maybe your favorite Thanksgiving side or what you're eating right now. Now, it ain't exactly the Rockefeller tree, folks, but I've got mine up. It is ready to usher in the holidays. A fun fact about this tree, I don't know where the base went. I opened the box, no base. I think it got lost in the move. So it is, if you haven't noticed, it is leaning up against the wall. So not a perfect tree, but a 2020 tree. So there we go. I'm into the holiday spirit, folks. First, a big shout out to our retail teams across the country. Black Friday may have felt a little different this year, but this is such an important time for us as we finish the year strong. And we'd like to wish all of our retail V-teamers a safe and successful holiday shopping season. Another big shout out goes to our V-teamers who helped connect the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade to millions of families. Let's take the video now. This was the highest parade live stream viewership in Verizon history with nearly 40 million live stream views and growing. This event was the #1 social moment of 2024 Verizon. We saw some huge engagement numbers for our 5G immersive parade portal. This gave the audience a chance to watch the parade in 360 views. We saw usage numbers that doubled our expectation of that portal. It's a testament to our customers understanding what it means to utilize 5G built right. So congratulations to our Macy's team there. And as part of NBC's Universal's new Family is Universal initiative, NBC Universal and Verizon together donated $300,000 to the group No Kid Hungry. No Kid Hungry is a national campaign focused on ending childhood hunger in America. This donation will help families in need share a meal together this holiday season and beyond. This is in addition to the $5 million that we donated to No Kid Hungry during the pandemic. And for more information, go ahead and head to nokidhungry.org. Now, by the way, with Giving Tuesday just around the corner, we will have much more on what Verizon is giving back. And you know our V-teamers love giving back in big ways as we move the world forward. So look for our Up to Speed on Giving Tuesday coming out tomorrow morning, hosted by our very own Raquel Wilson. Next, we want to give you a preview of some very interesting Thanksgiving Day stats. And before we do, I wanted to share a picture. So let's take the next slide now. I'm sure many of you participated in FaceTimes like this one. This is myself, my brother, my mom, our dog. It was a little strange celebrating solo on Thanksgiving Turkey Day, but my family and I did our best to maintain the spirit of the holiday in a meaningful way. Of course, it's all thanks to the power of our network. So as we think about ways that we've connected with our families all across the globe, let's now take a look at how many people turn to our network to make these meaningful connections as we take a look at some numbers in the next slide here. So on Thanksgiving this year, customers made more than 400 million mobile phone calls. Now that's about the same as last year. However, these calls lasted 36% longer than on Thanksgiving Day of 2019. A lot more to talk about this year, I'm sure. With several families connecting via online video conferencing tools, we saw an increase in wireless data use of almost 14%. Meanwhile, data use on Fios spiked nearly 55%. I certainly did a little binge watching myself, and customers this year sent over 9 billion text messages on Thanksgiving Day, up 17% over last year's text messages. Lots of great big numbers there. It is very clear about all of us picked up our phones, made calls, we sent text messages, fired up that video chat. We were looking for all kinds of ways to connect with our loved ones, no matter the challenge. To our network team, I want to say thank you for making those connections come through at such a critical time for our customers and their families. Look for more stats like these coming up in this year's holiday trend report, and that's coming out, set to be released later this week. We're going to switch gears a bit, and we're going to learn a new word today, friends, and that word is I was practicing this too. That new word is kilokumblis. It is an Estonian word for language immersion, and it also happens to be the name of the team that won the Technology and Product Development VBG Hackathon 3.0. So here's how the hackathon worked. You had to build an original product, a solution, or an enhancement that adds value for our Verizon business customers. Now, Team Kilokumblis came up with this winning idea. Let's take the next slide. A unified immersive experience for multi-party communication systems on the edge with real-time AI analytics. So that AI system would summarize meeting notes, agendas, action items, attentiveness scores, that'd be interesting, emotion detection, and visual appreciation. How cool would those meetings be now? And it would also produce real-time sign language for these virtual meetings. So we are definitely thinking outside the box, and let's recognize this team here. This happens to be an all-female squad representing the Kilokumblis team. Congratulations to you and all of our hackathon participants. V-Team, you can find more information about these awesome hackathon ideas on VZ Web. All right, next we've got a reminder for this holiday season. Let's talk about device protection, shall we? Because sometimes things can happen. And I'm not sure if you can see, but you've probably seen this little crack on your screen there. And if you're thinking of protecting your device, now may be the time. There is an open enrollment period for device protection, and it ends later this week on Thursday, December 3rd. So there are several protection options. One of them is Verizon Protect, which includes unlimited crack screen repair, battery replacement, live on-demand access to tech coach experts, security and privacy. It's just to name a few. All the details you can find on the web. But before you head there, here's a video to learn more about Verizon Protect.
Hi there. We know you love your phone. Now is your chance to make sure what you love is protected. By enrolling in Verizon Protect, you can make sure that your device will be covered against loss, theft, damage, post-warranty defects, and more, all for less than $1 a day. Because accidents do happen, almost half of all incidents occur within the first year. Be ready. With Verizon Protect, you'll get same-day device replacement and unlimited cracked screen repairs. Plus, when you need help with your device, speak live 24/7 with an on-demand tech coach who can provide expert support for your device and connecting it to virtually anything else. As for online threats, no sweat. Verizon Protect allows you to manage security of your devices and privacy of your personal data. Connect to public Wi-Fi with confidence and keep your private information safe with always-on ID theft monitoring. And you'll also be able to easily block spam, identify callers, and screen your incoming calls with Call Filter Plus. Don't wait. Enroll in Verizon Protect today and stay safe and secure. Click the buttons on your screen to learn more.
All right, there it is, Verizon Protect. And once again, open enrollment for device protection. It ends later this week. That's Thursday, December 3rd. Now, before we go, let's talk about one of our team's favorite new initiatives, a call for kindness. So many of you have taken part in this campaign on social media. So let's take the video now and see those smiling faces. We are quickly getting to know the people behind the masks of our frontline team. And now more than ever, it is very clear all of us are looking to celebrate what brings us together. And with that in mind, this campaign has created a pretty cool partnership among Verizon, Capital One, and our Big Six agency partners, and a new documentary on Amazon Prime. It's called The Antidote. And thanks to our partnership, the creators of the documentary have made the film available to all Verizon employees for free. You can watch it on VZ Web right now or on the Inside Verizon app. So go ahead and check it out, because coming up later this week on on Up to Speed, our own Krista Bourne, will lead a conversation with the filmmakers of the Antidote documentary. That's happening Friday at noon right here on Up to Speed Live. With that, that'll do it for us today. So once again, a big thank you to our teammates who are working hard to make sure the holidays matter in big ways to our customers. Let's finish the year strong. Let's finish the holidays strong. Be kind, be safe, and of course, until next time, you're Up to Speed.